20 years ago. Where were you 20 years ago? What were you listening to? I know I was listening to a bunch of things 20 years ago. A bunch of things that would affect my musical palette, my taste in music overall, and things that I would end up listening for the next 20 years. It's probably a bunch of albums, a bunch of artists that you were listening to 20 years ago, if you were alive 20 years ago, that you may still listen to, or that really affected you at that age. And there was one album 20 years ago, at the rightful age of 8 or 9, that really affected me, still affected me to this day. It was an album with a great cover and a red CD on the inside. And the reason this album sticks with me is because it was an album, a CD. Everything about the CD, everything about this album, I saw with different family members, different friends in my life. Dad had it, my uncle had it, everyone had it. There was numerous copies that I went through, obsessed with this CD. The album clearly that I'm talking about is Hybrid Theory by Linkin Park. Turns 20 years old this year. 20 years, can you believe that? It's this album, but it's not this exact album. Package. Howdy everyone, it's your friendly neighborhood Eric Enigma here. Vinyl collectors, vinyl community, fellow vinyl enthusiasts, or just fellow nu metal fans, LP fans, LP underground, whatever. Look, let me cut it to you like this. I tried to stick with Linkin Park for years. They are one of those bands where I do have an opinion on the entire catalog. But they definitely lost me after a while. I hate to say it, but that's not what this video is about. This video is about celebrating the record of theirs as very, very, very impactful to my life. And that's Hybrid Theory. Turns 20 years old this year, which is crazy. And it's easily one of my favorite albums of all time. Easily. I know that album front to back because on my little CD player, which it wasn't a Walkman, I had numerous. I went through CD players like paper or whatever. It got constant rotation in everything. And to what I was saying in the beginning of the video, in my opening, it got constant rotation throughout almost my household. Everywhere I went, whether I was with my dad, whether I was at this household when it was full of my family, and then also when I put my headphones on, that's what it was playing. It's definitely one of those albums that I remember the era of. I remember everything regarding that album around that time, like it was yesterday. Pretty much. And yeah, my dad had a copy of it, my uncle had a copy of it, and I think somehow I had a copy of it. I remember there was definitely 3 CDs of Hybrid Theory, constantly in my life. So it was never gone. And I'm pretty sure it's still over. I'm pointing over here because I think there's a whole bunch of CDs over here that I know it's over there in that and Meteora, or it's over in this CD collection over there, or whatever. And so, of course, Linkin Park, they want to celebrate this landmark album, this classic. It is a classic. This classic album of theirs, this groundbreaking album for them, by putting out a deluxe edition box set. And yeah, that's what I have, of course, here that we're going to crack open. And we're going to see what's inside exactly, because I kind of have an idea of what's inside. But I may, I don't know exactly everything inside. It was just one of those things where I was just like, I am an idiot if I don't attempt to buy this thing. Because it's one of my favorite albums of all time. Literally, it's in my top 10. It's in my top 10 favorite albums of all time. That is who I am. So yes, we are going to bust into this bad boy, and we're going to see what the 20th anniversary deluxe box set of Linkin Park's Hybrid Theory has in store. So yes, let's crack it open like a paper cut, like it's crawling in my skin. I'm not gonna do song references. Let's just open it. All right. So of course, this is an unboxing. That's what you're here for. So let's not waste any time. Let's unbox. Why don't we? Yeah, let's do that shit. A little rip tag right here. You can rip it from here. Oh yeah, don't you love it? Don't you love it? Okay. Recycle. All right. So here we go. I hope you're excited. I hope you're as excited as I am, because I'm very excited for this, man. Very excited. Okay. Ooh. We are opening. Oh shit! Here we go. Here we go. Check it out, guys. That's right. This is it in its glory. Let me straighten the camera just a little bit. And yeah, I want you to see my laundry basket. But no, I want you to see this nice and clear. Hybrid Theory. I'm going to try to read this upside down. Hybrid Theory 20th Anniversary Edition, the groundbreaking debut album vinyl box set, includes Hybrid Theory and Reanimation, 2 LPs. That's 2 LPs just for that, plus the new compilation Bside Rarities. Alright, now they did release this digitally the same I guess the same days it shipped out. I can't remember. It was like a week or so ago as of this recording, or 2 weeks ago. I can't remember exactly again. But yeah. So if you just want to hear what's inside, what's on this records, it's on iTunes, it's on Apple Music, it's on Spotify, it's on your go-to streaming platform, whatever you want it to be. But if you want to see what's inside a bad boy, then stick around. Cutter of boxes is gonna help me bust into this nicely, gentle. Okay. Got a little slither here. We'll just deal with that. Normally I try to keep this, but I don't know. We'll see if it survives the unwrapping. I might figure somewhere to put it, but I don't know if I want to put this on here. I'm not sure. Yes, all right. I love box sets like this. I do love box sets like the Guar one I did for Scum Knows the Universe. If you haven't seen that video, please check that out. I do like those as well when you know it's an actual box and you're opening it up and you see what's inside and whatnot. But at the same time, I do like these that just kind of have just kind of have everything right here, kind of in like a little folder, I guess you can call it. But yeah, this is it. This is what it looks like. Pretty dope. Love the gold font on here. Really feels special. What else? We're gonna check out the side. Linkin Park Hybrid Theory 20. Linkin Park Hybrid Theory 20, man. Can't believe it's been 20 years. I really can't. Really can't. 20 years, and of course, have to address, unfortunately, Mr. Bennington isn't here to celebrate the 20th anniversary, but he is here in spirit, and we will celebrate this, not just, showing our admiration for this album, and everything that's on here, the reanimation, the remix album as well, and the B-sides, but, showing our admiration for what Chester brought to all this as well. So yes, this is not just an unboxing for the love of this album. This is an unboxing for the love of the talent that was put into this album, especially that of Mr. Chester Bennington. God rest his soul. So yeah, let's crack it in, man. How do I get in here? Let's see. I guess we'll do it like that. Okay. Alright. So let's start like this. So I have this here. I got this at a Guitar Center. This is not bad sounding. This sounds alright. This is the one I bought. This is the box set version. They look almost identical. Except there is one big major difference I can already tell. Of course, well, I don't know. Hold on. They're both gatefolds, actually. Yeah. Trying to see if there's any difference. This one definitely seems a little fresher than this one. Just with the design on there, a little bolder, whatnot. Let's check out the sides. Sides aren't that different. The back is basically the same. Missing Phoenix. Missing Dave Phoenix. Or Dave Farrell. Bass player Phoenix. Yeah, this back is iconic to me. Just, remember looking at that back so many times. Okay, so let's see. They're both gatefolds. Let's see if they're different. How different are they? Wow, this is about the same. Very surprised. This is about the same, guys. Not that different. Not that different. Well, of course, there's this blue here, and this is not blue. This is, let's see. Yeah, this is just blue and has these shades of blue here, while this doesn't have those shades. I don't know why these are there anyway. It's the same thing. It's just like these random shades of blue on these parts. But, yeah, that's about it for that. Record is black on both. Yeah. This is the 20th anniversary version. This is the regular pre-20th anniversary version. So not too major of a difference between these two, to say. Yeah, not that big of a difference. Here, same. This is about the same as the one I've already owned. Sound wise, don't know. We'll give it a listen. But so far, yeah, it's pretty much. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah. So far, it's pretty much the same. So we'll put this here aside. Let's get into the others. Reanimation. Oh man. With the Gundam type. Oh man. Yeah. The Gundam. I think Linkin Park was one of the few bands to really embrace like anime as part of their aesthetic, which I think is really dope in hindsight now. You know, it's just how big anime culture is now. This is dope for so many reasons because I remember not caring about Reanimation when it was out because I was just like, I'm all about hybrid theory. I don't care about remixes. I wasn't big on remixes as a kid, but over time, I've grown to appreciate remixes, and over time, I've definitely grown to appreciate Reanimation and just how dope of a remix album this is, and really separated Linkin Park from a lot of their contemporaries, a lot of their peers. I mean, just the list of hip hop artists they have on here, you know, legit underground hip hop artists too, like let's see, Planet Asia, AC Alone of Freestyle Fellowship, DJ Babu of Dilated Peoples, Pharoah Monch, Evidence, Black Thought of The Roots, Amp Live and Zion. I mean, Charlie Tuna from Jurassic 5, Alchemist, fucking, you know, so many like hip hop heads. Like hip hop heads know who these hip hop head icons basically are part of this. And yeah, I can't wait to hear what this. I think I'm more excited to hear what this sounds like on record than the actual album that, you know, I'm obsessed with. Because, yeah, I never gave Reanimation a full spin, but I've definitely come to appreciate it more than I did originally when it was hot and out. So this is going to be fun to get into for sure. Let me see what we're working with here. Is this another one? Yeah, all the vinyl I guess is black. I don't remember them even saying that the vinyl was going to be any other color or anything like that. I just want the box set, man. That's all I want. I just want the box set, dude. Yeah. This is dope. Now, I will say one issue I do have so far with this box set is an issue that is a recurring issue for me in these videos, and that is these freaking oversized paper sleeves that, you know, just once you take them out for the first time, they're a bitch to get in, and just not keep from this happening. Keep from this, you know, these puffed up, fat, widened sleeve, you know, sleeve in your gatefold, man. This is really bad because on both of these, you know, as soon as I took out, you know, tried to see what the records look like, or what, you know, the insides of them look like, the inserts and whatnot, this is what happens, you know. So yeah, those paper sleeves are too wide. They don't really, it almost seems like they don't fit in these sleeves, and they're almost hard to take out, and I'm afraid to take them out because I don't want to fuck up the sleeve. I don't want to fuck up this cover, man. Like, come on now. Okay, there we go. That's fine. Scary. It's fine though. It's okay. Gotta be gentle, I guess. But yeah, be wary of that. You know, these. I mean, look at this one. This one's all bent up on the inside. All right, there we go. That's okay. That's okay. Okay. Cool. All right. And last but not least, we have the B-side, Rarities. Cool. Alright, this features a One Step Closer rock mix. It's Going Down. One of my favorite tracks is Executioners, aka X-Men. But it's Executioners featuring Mike Shinoda and Mr. Hahn. Love that song. It's one of my favorite songs ever. That's when I was obsessed with anything to do with Linkin Park. From this song to what they did with Jay-Z to Fort Minor. Yeah, I was just crazy about anything Linkin Park was doing after this record around this time. Paper Cut live from the BBC. Interested to hear what that sounds like. In the End live from the BBC Radio 1. Points of Authority live from BBC Radio 1. High Voltage. I think that's a new one, the one that we have never heard of. Then on that's all side 1. Side 2 is Step Up. It's a 1999 demo that I guess didn't make the record, of course. Besides the Rarities, My December, I think that's another one. And then we have A Place for My Head live at Docklands Arena in London. Points of Authority, another one live at Docklands Arena in London. And Paper Cut live at Docklands Arena, also in London. And then the last track on side 2 of the B-side Rarities is By Myself remix by Marilyn Manson. Definitely interested to hear this. I'm really excited to just go through this entire box set on my record player, man. This, yeah. Making sure nothing else is here, but yeah, this is dope. I've like I said, all this is digitally on the streaming platforms as of right now, and I have not heard any of them. I have not checked out what the stuff sounds like. I just knowing that this was coming, I just couldn't do it. Just couldn't do it. But you know, if you haven't gotten this, go check that stuff out. I just want to hear this stuff on my record player, man. That's what I want to do. So, yeah. Awesome. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. So, that's the box set in a nutshell. It's just that. No, no belts and whistles, anything like that. Yeah, just records, just straight records. No posters, no toys or whatever. It just, wish I love those. I love those in my box sets. Those are great. But yeah, this is just the records, man. And even though I already have this on vinyl, this though is, this is worth it. Yeah, man. I just want to talk a little bit before I end the video. I just want to talk about what I love about this record real quick, man, because yeah, it was just, I discovered the band by way of the One Step Closer music video. I was definitely an MTV TRL kid. Those were my outlets to music and what was going on at the time, whether it was boy bands, whether it was rappers, whether it was R&B singers, pop princesses, or whether it was new metal bands. Those were my outlets to the music of the time. And so yeah, the One Step Closer video, just, it got me. I was into it. Crawling was the song though that really made me interested to hear more from these guys, for sure. And yeah, by that time, after Crawling, shortly the album made way, like I said, into my households, and I was just nonstop, couldn't get enough of it. Paper Cut. Start with the track Paper Cut, man. Hell of an opener. Linkin Park was just killing it with openers around. These this record, Meteora, they knew how to open an album for sure. And Paper Cut is a kick-ass opener. It's like the place inside is right beneath my skin. The place inside is right beneath the skin. dun 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 dun. Yeah, Paper Cut's great. One Step Closer. With You. Come on. With You, human. With You. Yeah, With You is my shit. Who like Points of Authority. Points of Authority is definitely a LP fan favorite for sure. You know, Crawling, of course, Crawling in My Skin. These words, they will not heal. Fear inside my bones. Confusing. Confusing was real. Yeah. But Run Away. I wanna run away, never say goodbye. Yeah. I want to know the truth instead of wondering why. Kick ass. I mean, just Brad, his guitar, man, he was just killing it with the riffs on here for sure. Mike Shinoda, folk, just spitting. His rhymes weren't that great yet. I think he got better around the time of Meteora and Fort Minor. But I mean, Mike Shinoda was a secret weapon during the new metal era of rock, or just the rock influenced era back in the early 2000s. That bands like Linkin Park and Slipknot and Incubus and Deftones, were Limp Bizkit, of course, Korn, new metal, but some bands weren't really new metal. They were more rap rock and kind of got thrown into the new metal box, like Linkin Park was. But yeah, Mike Shinoda was one of the Mike Shinoda and Mr. Hahn, Joe Hahn, were definitely the pieces to help push LP, in my opinion, above the rest. Of course, then you have the rest of the band, Brad, Rob, Dave, and of course Chester, are just great at what they do as well. Instrumentation wise, and Chester's proven himself over the years that he is one of the best frontmen to have ever been the best. And yeah, By Myself. That's why By Myself is one of my favorite songs, easily. Place from My Head, I like A Place from My Head. Forgotten is great. In the memory of family, that's where we go. The darkness holding me tightly until the sun rises up. Yep, Forgotten. Pushing Me Away is the last song. Never too big on it. Can't remember if it's a good album closer or not, because by that time I'm just like, I'm done. By that time I'm done with the album. But the song before it that is a good closer to me. The song before Pushing Me Away is Cure for the Itch, which is just the solo Joe Hahn, Mr. Hahn track. And I love it. I love it. It put Mr. Hahn in my top 5 favorite rock band DJs, easily up there with DJ Lethal, Sid Wilson, DJ Craig Kilmore, and maybe Frank Delgado. Could we say Frank Delgado of Deftones is the DJ? I don't know. I feel like he's a little more than just a DJ for Deftones. But Mr. Hahn is definitely up there in my top 5 favorites when it comes to band DJs. Yeah, he's Cure for the Itch is just one of my favorite tracks. I love Cure for the Itch. I was just listening to it today, knowing that I was going to do this video. So yeah, just introducing, Mr. Haunch. Yeah, I could go all day. I could go all day about this record. I love this record. I love this box set. This is easily one of my favorite box sets I have now. I love all my box sets. That's why I buy them. They're not cheap, but this is definitely one of my favorites now. Yeah, man, if you got this, money well spent, right? Definitely worth the money. Definitely worth the money. I don't know if it's still available, But if someone for some reason is reselling it, hopefully not for an astronomical price, but if somebody is reselling this thing, and you're wondering, should I get it? Should I? If you truly love this record, if you love this record and the Reanimation records, and you know, you want to hear these B-sides as well, if you just love this band and this album, and this era of this album, as much as I do, if not more, I would say go get it. I would say it's worth the money for sure. Yeah, I'm happy I got this, and yeah. Linkin Park, Hybrid Theory, 20th anniversary. Happy 20th anniversary, Hybrid Theory, Linkin Park. Over 20 years in the game. This marks a well-defined career, and of course, Chester. Thank you for this as well, Chester. We all thank you for that. And with that being said, I'm Eric Nigma, because you aren't, and that's okay. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share this video to any of your friends who may be interested in vinyl or this specifically speaking. And yeah, that's it. Peace out. And if you haven't listened to this record, go listen to it now. Go listen to it. All right? Don't let the naysayers and the new metal, you know, whatever jackheads that just, you know, new metal apologist or, you know, whatever. All right? Just don't listen to them. This shit's real. This shit's good, okay? Peace.